Peace to that. I'll be diving into color and the psychological implications of how companies use color to brainwash, to subconsciously program you into buying their products. Let's get right straight into it. All right. So color is more than just pleasure to the eye. Color shapes preferences, evokes feelings, and drives choices. It may also be used to gather information, whereas an individual's reaction to color can be influenced by personal experience, color science, and color psychology, except the notion that there is even more to it. Numerous studies on relationship between color has been reported, especially in the fields of advertisement and endorsements. Okay, and here are a few results are as follows. Color has an effect on 85% of shopper buying decisions. Color account for Colors account for about 62% to 90% towards purchase decision. Colors raise brand acknowledgement by up to 80%. Color has its own spiritual meaning. Each color evokes various feelings in different individuals. Spiritually, color can convey both information, aura colors, and energy healing. We already understand that the seven main chakras, right, consist of the seven main colors that we see around us. So what are the chakras? As you can see, that's my next slide. But I just want to touch on something real quick, okay? These companies understand that color is more than just color. Color has a psychological implication to it. And as we can see the statistics, it definitely impacts the consumer's mentality, right? It definitely impacts a consumer ability to purchase. It definitely impacts it definitely attracts consumers, okay? And so this is why the mainstream companies that we see that's really big contain the main colors of what? Red and what? Yellow, right? Now on to the next slide. Red and yellow mainly consisted of what chakras? Root chakra and sacral chakra, right? And these chakras are what? The two lowest chakras. We have seven main chakras, right? So it's different levels to this shit, okay? The more you raise your chakras, the more conscious you become, okay? And as we see, color is not just color. Color is associated with frequency and energy, right? So the lower chakra, root and sacral chakra, we have what? Shame, guilt, right? Grief, fear, okay? And as we go to solar plexus and the heart chakra, we what? Then start to transcend certain feelings and certain emotions, okay? Then it start to raise our vibrations, okay? So then as we move up, we have what? Anger, pride, courage, right? Then as we move to the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, we have what? Willingness, acceptance, reason. And as we move to the crown chakra, we have what? Joy, peace, love, unconditional love, okay? So as you move up the chakra charts, you have different frequencies for these colors. So colors are more than just color, right? Colors are more than just color. It sounds crazy, but it sounds weird. It don't sound crazy. It sounds weird, but color is more than just color, okay? And these companies understand that, right? So let's get on to it. They want you to vibrate in these chakras. These motherfuckers, they want you to vibrate in these chakras. Pay close attention to this, right? Did you know that fast food companies mainly use yellow, red, and orange because these colors stimulate hunger? Oh my God, would you look at that? Fast food restaurant use yellow, red, and orange because those are the colors that stimulate hunger. Look at these fast foods, right? We have McDonald's, right? Which is the mainstream fast food. We have Taco Bell, red, okay? In-N-Out, red and yellow. Oh my God, Wendy's is not a coincidence. These motherfuckers know this. These motherfuckers know this, and they use this as a means to poison you. As we can see are here, the mainly healthier brands or the healthier brands, they use what? Green. Green is what? Your heart chakra, right? Green is your heart chakra. So they use green in order to send out a vibration of what? Trust, and because this is your heart chakra. So green is like, okay, green lithium, you associate that with healthy, right? And so they want to get your trust. They want your heart chakra. They want you to have the ability to be like, okay, I actually feel for this food because I'm trying to feel better. I want to feel better, okay? And so we already know that your heart talks to your brain, right? So they're directly coming for your heart. They're directly coming for your heart. And they want to trigger that through the green that they're using, okay? So we have the red. It's mainly red right here. It is, like I said, there's no coincidences. Everything is for a reason. These people study you, right? And they study you to get you to fuck up you. Because they want you to fuck up your health. They want you to eat this shit. So you can have all the chronic diseases, all the cardiovascular diseases, okay? These people are masterminds. But if my people know this stuff, if people that's vibrating high know this stuff, we could use this to our advantage and climb the ladders by using these little hacks that we see that they use, right? We could use their own shit against them, okay? So if you eat fast food, I suggest keep it to a minimum, right? So it's duality within everything. Like me personally, I'm a vegan, but I do eat fast food fries from, time to time. It's good. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I said, hey, what they say, we listen, we don't judge, right? Whatever the fuck y'all be saying, but like this is like I said, this is absurd. And America has to wake up because you're literally psychologically fucking you into eating their products. That's just what it is. And a lot of y'all fall for it. The advertisements and let's get on to it. The next one, the last slide, right? So we have an elementary classroom, right? You see the kids, you see all these colors. Then you have a high school / middle school classroom, right? It's a different energy in these classrooms. You have to ask yourself why. Why is it a different energy? As the older you get, the less and less exciting the classroom gets. You become less and less excited about going to school, right? You're not as eager to learn, right? It's all a system. It's all because of their curriculum, okay? So this, like I said, nothing is by accident. We have to pay attention to these things, right? So obviously not all high school classrooms look like this, but for the main part, this is how a good majority of them look, right? So they're trying to brand you into being such a pawn in their system to the point that they even use certain colors in the classroom when you're younger to get the kids in and get the kids intertwined, and then you have them learning a curriculum that's not even beneficial to what they really have going on in their life, right? Now, when you're in elementary school, I feel as though that's obviously different, but as you reach high school and middle school, it's a lot of the curriculum that's just not important for you to know, right? A lot of I know it's school, right? But it's like a lot of what we learn, it just could be, I feel as though they need to critique it. They need to add more real life implications as to what we could use after we actually graduate, right? They need to stop putting in the information. They need to stop teaching us his story and not teaching us our story, right? But like I said, everything is spiritual before it's physical, and they branding you early on subconsciously. It's not even nothing you'll pay attention to, right? How the fuck we got kids skipping class? We got kids not excited to really learn. We got kids, just not really engaged in the school system, and we ask why, right? But this is a whole different story. I just wanted to show you guys that color is more than just something that pleases the eye. Color has a psychological implication to it. And if we use this to our advantage, we also can become as lucrative and as successful as these mainstream brands right here. If we use this to our advantage, right? So we have to use what these people use to brainwash us and brain fuck us into constantly buying their products, constantly, buying and eating at their institutions, right? And we use it for our own benefit, our own reward, then we will also be as successful as them. Okay? But it's important that whenever you're operating, you don't want to operate on these chakras. You want to operate on these chakras, right? You want to operate high, okay? You want to ascend. Like I said, there's levels to this shift. You take time climbing up this ladder, mastering every chakra, obviously starting at the bottom. But they want to keep you here with this. They want to keep you here with this, feeding on your hunger. They don't even get me started on lust. They want to keep you in these through the lust, fear, and the news promote fear and have you in fear so much, and all the shit that Trump's doing and what it is, feeding off your fear, right? So they want you to vibrate in these chakras. They don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to ascend. But you have to master each level. That's like unlocking a part of you. You have to start at the root, go to the sacral chakra. Then you have to go to the solar plexus chakra. You have to go to the heart chakra. Then you have to master your throat chakra. You have to open your third eye, master your third eye chakra. And from there, you open up your crown and everything is up, right? Raising up the Kundalini energy within self, okay? And so, anciently speaking, my ancestors engaged in these things, right? But they want to keep you away from what you anciently practice, because once you do that, you will start to unlock esoteric information that you have access to in your DNA. A lot of information, a lot of dreams that you have. We're naturally spiritually inclined people, but how can we be naturally and spiritually inclined when you're a god and you're a goddess, but if you feed yourself the wrong food, the foods that's in here, right? You're not feeding yourself like you're a god or you're a goddess. You're feeding yourself like you're a low vibrational human being, which you're not. Which you're a multi-dimensional being, right? But they want you to eat like you're a low vibrational human being, and we then know that what you eat, you then become. Okay, what you eat, you then become. Your food directly impacts your ability to think. Your food directly impacts your ability to think clearly. Your food directly impacts everything, okay? But yeah, on that note, man, I want y'all to take this insight and I want y'all to always do your own due diligence. But know that these people, they want to keep us down. They want us to eat these things. They want us to not be healthy. They want us to have chronic diseases. They want us to have cardiovascular diseases. They want us to have and eat refined carbs. They want us to do these things. They want us to eat white rice, white bread, right? They want us to do this because if we do that, then we won't be able to allow God to house his temple. God cannot house a temple that's shitty. God cannot house a temple that has all types of chronic diseases. God cannot house a temple that has diabetes. God cannot house a temple that has cancer, right? But these people are giving you a problem and selling you the solution. So on that note, peace.